Woo! We have our first 3 cuts in the books. Before we peek at them, I just want to quickly say, if you at any point during this video feel any sort of happiness, please help me out. Hit that subscribe button, because that is my #1 goal when making these videos and sharing the love that I have for these agates, is to hopefully bring joy to you guys. I love you guys. You're the best. But anyway, let's take a peek at these. I haven't seen them. That's another thing. I don't look at any of these before I show you, so I'm just as excited to see them as you are. Here's our very first one right here. Let's see. We got bands and oh golly, crystals, a geode pocket in there. That is so sweet. Oh my goodness. That is really cool. Really beautiful bands. Oh golly, this one didn't have anything going on the outside. Let's see. Oh, nothing. Just kind of more so, I would say, well, it's definitely an agate nodule, but there's just nothing going on. And I'm kind of glad it doesn't, because there's this huge fracture going through the middle. All right, this next one I do have high hopes for, but I saw this fracture in there. Right before I cut it, I was like, oh gosh, there's another one there too. Anyway, let's just see. Oh, that is so pretty. That darn fracture through there. Golly, it's tough. I think this one is worth polishing though, because it is so pretty. It's just gonna have a little bit of that natural fracture that's in there. First 3 are done. And oh, so many to get through. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, I'm gonna save that one for last. Hopefully it's not quartz in there. Anyway, I'm gonna cut through a bunch of these, and hopefully we get some more beautiful Botswali agates. Oh my gosh! Look at this. Are you ready? Oh my gosh! What a premium Botswali agate. This is the best Botswali agate I've ever cut open. Oh my gosh! No, I'm not gonna lie. When I cut agates like this open, it makes me feel... That is gorgeous. Oh, I love the depth in that so much. Oh, what a premium agate. That is beautiful. I got a little bit of a sneak on that one. It looks like it could be good. Let's see. Oh man, those bands are sweet. It is like a perfect combination of a Malawi and Botswana. You got those Malawi bands in there, those good colors, and then you got parallax banding. You can see it right above my finger right there. The shadows in the bands, parallax banding, shadow banding. That is sweet. So sadly, this next round of agates turned out to be, well, I'll show you in a second, but before I do, let me tell you a little bit about these Botswali agates. I got all of these Botswali agates from the Gem Shop, your order on their website. And when I was talking to the CEO over there, Veronica, she let me know that these Botswali agates only have a 10% chance of being premium agates. And what I mean by premium is great colors, great bands, no fractures. And sadly, that's what we're seeing here. There's not a lot of premium agates that, like this one, have beautiful colors, beautiful bands, and are free of fractures. So that makes it really exciting when we get really good ones like this. So I'm hoping we can get a couple more from this cutting session. So let's fire up the saw and get back to cutting. Hey, that is pretty sweet. It just has a little fracture up in there, but it looks pretty solid as far as fractures go. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a stinker. Oh, it's got great parallax banding in there as well. That is really nice. So pretty. Be amazing, be amazing. amazing, be amazing. You felt so good. Don't be all quartz. Oh, it's all quartz. Be amazing, be amazing, be amazing, be amazing. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Look at those colors in there. It does have some fractures in there, but good golly, that is sweet. That is that is sweet. That's so awesome. The red is almost translucent. That is so sweet. What a beautiful Botswali agate. I love that one so much. Hey. That is a big surprise. I didn't think that was going to be good at all, and I actually really like that one. That's sweet. Oh, shoot. That fracture right there ruined what could have been an absolutely perfect agate. Oh, it's got premium shadow banding in there. Oh, what a stinker. It is now time for our last Botswali agate of this cutting session on my 6-inch high-tech diamond saw. I did switch from the thin notch blade to the thin sintered blade because I know the thin sintered blades work a little bit better with bigger agates on that saw. So let's see what's inside this big Botswali agate. Oh my gosh, I am so excited and so nervous. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of quartz in there. I'm hoping for a lot of bands. I know it's a brand new blade, but it cuts so quickly. Let's check this thing out. Oh, it's not bad. It's just got a lot of quartz in there, like I thought. It's got some depth in there, and it's got some really cool bands. I was hoping for more bands, not gonna lie. Is what it is though, isn't it? What do you do, right? That 10%. We did get a few really beautiful ones though, so I am very happy with the ones that we did get. Very, very grateful. Well, after cutting many Botswali agates, we got a pretty good handful of very pretty ones and a couple of very premium Botswali agates, and that leads me to the next part of this video, is turning these cut agates into polished gems. So I'm gonna get to work on these and I'll see you in a minute. Well, as the theme has been with these Botswali agates, you win some, and we definitely won some, and you lose some. These mega banded, beautiful fracture-free Botswali agates. For mine, I'm not sure which one yet. And then of these, mainly just because of the color, I love the color in there. They are full of fractures, but it's really pretty. I love the coloring in there. So I'm not sure, probably, I don't know, probably that one. That one's pretty cool. And then we did have a couple of really, really pretty ones. These ones are just, as you can see, packed full of parallax banding. A lot of these do have parallax banding, but they are unfortunately accompanied by, look at that, fractures. Man, can you imagine that with 0 fractures? It'd be awesome. We did get some really, really great cuts from this cutting session. Love these Botswali agates. I have so many more of these to cut open. You guys, if you want to see that, make sure you hit that subscribe and follow button. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. I had a blast cutting these Botswali agates for the first time and polishing them and getting a very, very beautiful batch of these goodies. If you're wondering what I do with the ones that I don't keep and put on my shelf, check out my description box below where I have my Etsy store linked, and you can find a lot of these linked on there. Again, thank you all so much for joining me for this lapidary adventure. We'll see you next time. Bye.